Hi, my name is Tony Davis. I'm an artist involved in participation with Sculpture by the Sea at Bondi 2022. The outdoor work is called Folly Interstice and it's made from jarrah and corten steel. So because I have this deep love of jarrah and intimate knowledge of jarrah, and having been a furniture maker, the processes I use are based on correct technical, techniques using timber. So that's important. And I've learned over the years to work with timber and steel together, which is tricky because one expands and moves with the different climate and seasons, the other doesn't. So that's a real challenge. The relationship between an artist and Sculpture by the Sea is crucial. You have to accept that Sculpture by the Sea is keen to allow you to be a free agent. In other words, to have freedom of expression. That is crucial. Then you have to consider where the work might be placed. You have an idea or a concept. The site for my work here could not be better. It is absolutely perfect. And that might have had some impact on it as a prize-winning piece of work. I'm sure it did. It's called Folly Interstice. Now, the word folly has many meanings. What comes to mind is foolishness, and I guess we are a bit crazy, but it was really inspired by English follies in the gardens of the 17 and 1800s, and they were always made to be large in scale. So I thought, well, I'm going to do a minimalistic folly, but it's not really going to be a foolishness without any purpose. I want it to attract people to interact with it, to walk into its space. And that's where the interstice word comes into play. Interstice is a man-made space which people can interact within. It's a divisive space. So the work is tactile. It will attract people to come and touch it. And I find that I've been watching them, and I find that they do like to go inside, and if they do, to look up. It's an intimate space because you can see the structure of the thing. You can see all the bolts holding it together. You can see the layered timber a lot better than you can on the outside. That's not so apparent from the outside. And then you can feel the energy, and that energy goes from the earth to the sky. And that's what follies do. They were made tall to go in gardens where there were tall trees. And that's what trees do. They are the link between earth and sky. And this folly, even though it looks a little bit like a witch's hat, a compressed pyramid, an arrowhead. The arrowhead concept appealed to me because it points upwards, it spears into the space. So space with sculpture, of course, is very, very important. So I hope that the people get the opportunity to touch it, feel it, smell it. It's got a nice smell, you can smell the wood. Walk inside it, feel that energy. So, you know, if it's in a public space, I'd be very happy.